The Dominican Republic trip has been something Sigma Rho has participated in for about 15 years now. About 15 years. We partner with Manna. They are the Christian school down there that kind of works for mentor programs. They call them discipleship programs. Yeah. It's really awesome. It is just such a cool experience to be able to travel to somewhere that isn't in the United States, and it's a lot out of our comfort zones. We actually partner with the people who work there used to, Tiffany and Andrew Weaver, and they actually both were in Sigma Rho, so it's a good little family.
We also sponsor a kid down there named Christian. He's the sweetest kid ever, and we always bring him presents and shirts and stuff. We send him Christmas presents. He just loves it and loves when we come down there and hang out with him.
Well, the trip has been going on for about 15 years now. Since we've done that, we've had three, maybe four Sigma Rho alum go actually down there and work and be missionaries at Manna Christian School.
It's just really humbling to just sit there and look over the Dominican and just feel God in the presence.
One of the cool things Manna really stresses is that love can be shown through dancing and through singing and through sitting down with a kid and just coloring. So it's so cool to just be with them and just interact with them and see how happy they are just by the sight of bubbles or the sight of candy and how overexcited they are. And it's just the simplest of things to us that mean the world to them. It's constantly just go, 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 playing with kids. And then also going in and like seeing their families and going through the Dominican and just seeing kind of how the whole entire mission field works.
It's made me be more of an humble person and not judge anybody based on their appearances and stuff like that. Just mainly find myself and who I am and how to respect others as God would.
It's so much different when you go down there and you have all these personal stories with people from the Dominican, and then you're back here and you're trying to tell people about it and it's hard for them to experience. It's just a weird connection that you try to make. Spiritually, the trip really impacted me of just like what I want to do in life and working with kids and realizing just they have the best outlook on life. And a lot of times in the Bible where it says be like the children and then children will be the ones inheriting the kingdom of God, it just puts the Bible in a whole new perspective about enjoying it and living it and how to treat every single person you come in contact with just the love of God. It's a very cool experience to just impact and like interact with the kids. And then you come back to Freed and it's like you go to Bible class and you go to chapel and sometimes it feels more routine, and it's just a fun way to spiritually impact you and make you feel the Bible in a whole different way.
The last night we was there, we was at the Christian home playing with all the kids, and Timothy said it's time to go, tell the kids goodbye. So we go and start hugging them up. They're crying and everything. And then Christian, the boy that we sponsor, is just over there by himself, crying, don't know what to do because we're leaving him. And then we just all go and give him a big hug. And he's like, I'm going to miss y'all guys, how am I going to do it without y'all? And it was just really humbling knowing that he thinks about us, and we're not thinking about him and how much he's going to miss us. And it was just really awesome to have that impact on Christian.
One of my absolute favorite memories is just being in the big yard in front of the school, and we had started some random game that I had never played before, and I don't think any of the kids knew how to play it either, but we were slipping in the mud and we were laughing, and I realized that we had been playing a game for an hour without using any words and just laughing and picking each other up. The kids were just so happy and so full of energy, and they just kept going and going, and we were like out of breath and exhausted and covered in mud and ants, and they were just loving it. It's an experience like no other. The opportunity in a mission trip, especially an overseas mission trip, is something that will bring your group closer together, and it is something that will help you grow as a person, whether that's mentally or physically or spiritually. It's something that helps you see a perspective on the world that you didn't know you may needed. It can be very scary, but I think it's something that should be taken full force.